Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to be discussing the topic parts of the paragraph. Paragraph has three parts, and this is just like the essay. Remember, a paragraph are also the parts of an essay, and they essentially are the same in the way that they are constructed. So, we usually compare a paragraph to a hamburger. You will see in the last slide how that can be done. So, usually a paragraph has a teacher will ask you to write a paragraph and will ask around 3 to 5 sentences, right? They will always say that the bare minimum of sentences is 3, and that is because the paragraph only has 3 parts. So if you're writing any less than that, your paragraph is incomplete. Preferably, the paragraph should have 5 or more sentences, and I will explain soon. The first part of the paragraph, the first sentence, is called the topic sentence. Unlike in an essay, the purpose of this sentence is to serve as an introduction. Introducing the reader to, we are introducing the reader to the main idea. The main idea is what the paragraph is about, the topic of the paragraph, el tema. So that's why it is called the topic sentence. So every paragraph needs to have a topic sentence. You need to introduce, prepare the reader. Next, the next part, the body, is made up of the supporting sentences. And now the word support, you need to understand what it means. Support could be said that these sentences help. So these sentences are helping the topic sentence because they give them support. Support es que le dan fuerza. Like when you're building a house. Vamos a hacer el techo. When you're building a house, your house, eso me quedó extraño, pues vamos a tener que seguir ahí. Your house has columns, right? Those columns, they support the ceiling. By giving the ceiling support, they avoid the ceiling from falling down. So just like in a house, those supporting sentences are gonna help your topic stand up. So they're helping the topic. They're usually 3 sentences. So 1 sentence, 2 sentences, 3 sentences. 1 topic sentence and then 1 closing sentence. Yes, guys. Everything that starts needs to have an ending. Just like everything that goes up has to go down. You cannot leave things unfinished. You cannot leave a paragraph unfinished. And this is a very common mistake. Students sometimes can go on throughout their academic life and go all the way to college and leave their paragraphs incomplete without a closing sentence. Think of when you're wrapping a present. The topic is the present, right? You put the present inside a box. And the box is like the supporting sentences. But you need to wrap it up, you need to finish it. So the closing sentence is like the bow that you tie around the box. Let's see an example sentence. Sentence, no. Let's see an example paragraph. This paragraph already has all of the parts identified. Remember, we're only focusing on the 3 parts. This is baby steps. Topic sentence, body, supporting sentences, and the closing sentence. The easiest way for when you're working on identifying the parts of a paragraph is knowing that the topic sentence is always going to be at the beginning. I'm not saying that it's always going to be the first sentence, but it's going to be at the beginning. And then the closing sentence, yes, is going to be at the end. So that means that everything in between the body is full of supporting details. The example paragraph says, the peacock. And then we have a sentence here that says, the peacock is the national bird of India. And this is the topic sentence because it's starting with, what are we talking about? We are talking about the peacock because the peacock is the national bird of India. So we already know that the main idea. So, continuing on with the discussion. Seguimos. So, ya sabemos que el main idea of this paragraph is the peacock. So, that means that the body, which is made of the supporting sentences, are gonna support the peacock. So, nos van a tener que dar que details about the peacock. And that is exactly what they do. The topic sentence is the peacock is a national bird of India. So that means that for the body, the supporting details are going to be details about the peacock. So let's see if that's true. The next sentences say, they have colorful feathers, 2 legs, and a small beak. Yes, they're talking about the colors of the peacock. And then it says, they are famous for their dance. When a peacock dances, it spreads its feathers like a fan. So yes, it's talking about how the feathers look and what it does. So as of now, we have 3 sentences. Let's see, we have another 4th sentence. It says, it has a long, shiny, dark blue neck. So yes, los supporting details are details about how it looks and its actions. So describing the peacock. And then the green sentence is the closing sentence. Peacocks are very beautiful birds. Again, for your closing sentence, dije que era como el lazo en la caja de regalo. You add an opinion, you add a reflection, or you reinstate the main idea. No es que pongan exactamente la misma oración, reinstate, like la refrasean, like, y por esto es que el peacock es el ave nacional, podían haber puesto. En este caso, decía, peacocks are very beautiful birds, porque es la conclusión basado en how the peacock looks. Y en todas estas otras oraciones nos han dicho how the peacock looks. Y al final, ¿qué conclusión pudiste llegar? It's a very beautiful bird, so you wrap it up with that. Bien importante que siempre tengan alguna oración que cierre, porque si lo dejan en lo de it spreads its feathers like a fan, it has a long shiny dark blue neck, me lo dejaron colgando. So, moving on. At the beginning, I told you that an essay and a paragraph can be compared to a hamburger. Usually, I like using the hamburger metaphor with the essay because it works better with an essay, but I need to show it to you because it's also a very good example. Why? Because they have an introduction, which is the bun, and they have a conclusion. And these are the closing sentence and the topic sentence. The introduction and the conclusion are holding together. Vamos a ponerme algo en la mano. They're holding together the paragraph. Le dan support uno al otro también. Porque si sin el introduction se queda abierto. Y sin el conclusion se te cae el párrafo. So you need to have every part complete. In the body, as you can see, in the bond, we only have bread, and in the conclusion, we only have bread. But in the body, we have many different ingredients because in the body, we can have different sentences. Sentences about what? About the main idea always. So there you write the details, different details. So when we were writing about the peacock, they wrote about the feathers, they wrote about how the peacock dances, they wrote about the beak, they wrote about when they open their feathers, they look like fans. They describe the peacock in different ways, how the peacock looks, what the peacock does in order to support the main idea. I hope that helps. I'm going to post this presentation on the Teams today. So next, I'm going to show you here the definitions. So here are the definitions, parts of the paragraph, topic, sentence, the sentence that expresses the main idea, what the paragraph is about, supporting sentences, details that support the topic, that help the topic. Number 4, closing sentence, a brief reflection or statement about the main idea to close your paragraph. Always need to close it. Si no, como le dije, if you don't close it, se cae el párrafo, no tiene final. It's that black hole. Okay, so that is everything for now. I cannot believe that I spoke so much about just 3 little parts of the paragraph, but I hope that it has been of help, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!